Hello, I'm Kimberly Leopold, owner of Holistic Healthcare Centers and founder of Ryley's Rainbow. Today I'd like to talk with you about post-traumatic stress disorder in children, also known as PTSD. According to the National Center for PTSD, there are 5.5 million reports of child abuse to the Child Protective Services. While not all of those reports are indicated, they have determined that approximately up to 43% of boys and girls do suffer from trauma. Of this 43%, approximately up to 15% of girls and up to 66% of boys experience post-traumatic stress disorder. When it comes to treating PTSD in complementary and alternative means, there isn't a lot of research. The standard care for post-traumatic stress disorder in children is typically medication and talk therapy. According to a leading children's hospital, the suggested form of talk therapy usually incorporates trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy. There has been a great deal of research for PTSD in adults, which was initially created due to our veterans needing some care after being fighting for us. With PTSD in adults, we typically use what's called the NADA protocol. Dr. Smith of New York Hospital created this NADA protocol in the 1970s. Now it is a worldwide treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder. Acupuncturists Without Borders is a worldwide organization that helps treat adults and children for trauma. Their first line of defense for trauma is using the NADA protocol. The NADA protocol involves 5 points on the ear that actually has the ability to create a neurological effect to help decrease the neurological effects of trauma while also decreasing the symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder. At Ryley's Rainbow, which is umbrellaed under Acupuncturists Without Borders, we use several different forms of treatment for children, including the NADA protocol. We do not initially use needles on children in their ear, as that is the typical course of action for the NADA protocol. We initially use light therapy, and the NADA protocol is 5 points in the ear. And with children, we'll first use light therapy, as children who have gone through trauma often have trust issues, and you want to be very, very respectful of their body and their personal space. Once trust is built, we then start to use acupressure on those auricular points on the ear. We use little ear seeds that are like stickers that go on the ear that the child has full control over and can choose what goes on their ear, when to push those beads, and they're in full control. This is often very healing for the child to be able to gain some control over their body. Once they are feeling comfortable enough, we then graduate to needles. We typically use a brand called Cera needles, which is considered to be the most pain-free needles possible. Those needles go into 5 locations in the ear, and it solicits a response to help reduce, like I spoke about previously, the neurological effects of trauma, as well as helps reduce the symptomology. Many children report a reduction of flashbacks, a greater sense of feeling safe, and a greater ability to make more use of their talk therapy. Thank you. If you have any further questions, or if you would like to know additional ways that we help children through Ryley's Rainbow, definitely give us a call or use the links on our social media pages.